Alright, so our last page of our review, we're going over whether something is a rectangle, rhombus, or square based on a graph, and we're basing it off their diagonals. If the diagonals are equal and not perpendicular, it's a rectangle. If the diagonals are perpendicular but not equal, it's a rhombus. If they're both equal and perpendicular, it's a square. Now, because I'm putting it on the graph, the drawing has to be accurate. We can kind of tell, just based on the look of it, what it is. So this figure right here is probably a rectangle, but you are still going to need to prove it. So I'm going to draw a line. I know it's not a perfectly straight line, but that's all right. Where this line goes up 13. Okay, and let me just make the numbers a little smaller here. So this line is 13 right here. Okay, and that essentially is referencing this line going straight up and down here. It's 13. And then it goes over 1. And I'm going to use the Pythagorean theorem to find the length of my diagonal. So AC squared, very similar to what we did on the first page of the review, is equal to 1 squared over 1, and adding that to 13 squared. And I don't need to simplify radicals here because I'm just checking to see if things are equal. So AC squared is going to equal 170. And then AC equals root 170. So we'll put our root sign in here. Root. All right, so that's the length of AC. I can also get my slope based on the numbers I just did here, up 13 over 1. So the slope of AC is equal to 13 divided by 1. Now we're going to do BD. And so the line for BD, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going up 7 actually. Sorry, I missed one there. And we're going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going up 7 and we're going over 11. So when I find that length of BD, I find that length of BD, right, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem once again. So BD squared is going to equal 7 squared plus 11 plus 11 squared. And 7 squared is 49, 11 squared is 121. Well, that total is going to be 170. And that is very helpful in the sense that that's 170, then BD is equal to root 170 as well. So both lengths are root 170. The lengths are equal. Now my slope obviously is going to be different. My slope is of BD is equal to 7 over 11. So therefore the slopes are equal but not perpendicular. Therefore I have a rectangle. In terms of a rhombus, I'm going to do the same thing with the diagonals. Okay, we're going to draw them in. We get AC, we get DB. Now we'll start with the AC. This one, we're going down 3, right 1. So I'll do first slopes. The slope of AC is down 3, right 1. So that equals negative 3 over 1. The length of AC, well, AC squared equals 3 squared plus 1 squared. And AC squared equals 10 and AC equals root 10. Okay. Now, when I do the diagonals of BD, all right, I'm going up 3 and I'm going over 9. Up 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So up 3, right 9 gives me a slope of BD of 1/3. So that is opposite reciprocal. That means rhombus. Now, if the lengths were equal, it would be squared. But BD squared is equal to 3 squared plus 9 squared. And that total is going to be 9 plus 81, so it's a total of 90. So therefore, p squared here, let me get that up, yep. P squared is going to be equal to 90, and therefore BD equals root 90. Now obviously root 90 and root 10 are different numbers, so therefore they're not equal. Therefore this figure is a rhombus. And that's how we determine rhombus or rectangle or square based off the graph.